The universe is showing you this video in divine timing. Watch until the end. For thousands of years, humanity has sought to understand the divine. Ancient cultures and religions proposed many explanations for the eternal mystery of God's true nature. But what if the answers have been right in front of us all along, encoded into the very fabric of reality itself, into the vibrations and frequencies that form the hidden foundation of existence? In ancient Egypt, the priests of the great temple of Karnak revered Amun as the highest divine force, the invisible spirit that permeates and sustains all things. Ancient hieroglyphics on the temple walls depict Amun as a guiding presence surrounding the pharaoh, infusing his being with divine energy like the air we breathe. The priests believed Amun alone was the hidden force that enabled all life forms to flourish. The ancient Hindu scriptures describe Brahman as the eternal origin and core of existence, the fundamental metaphysical reality that lies behind all the shifting appearances of the physical world. Brahman is ultimately formless and unchanging, yet manifests as the vibration known as Om or Aum, the primordial sound of creation. Through the practice of mantra meditation, yogis, mystics, and sages sought to align themselves with this cosmic frequency as a way to realize the divinity within. It was believed that by chanting Om, the practitioner could gradually attune their consciousness to the very same vibration that set the entire universe into motion. Indigenous shamans and healers across the world have communed with what they call the Great Spirit, the essential life force energy or divine consciousness permeating the earth and all living beings. Through the use of time-tested sacred medicine plant rituals, shamanic drumming, ecstatic dance, and altered states of trance, shamans discovered methods to open communication channels to this omnipresent spirit force as a way to achieve balance, wisdom, and healing. They recognized the Great Spirit as the divine spark that breathes life into all creatures, the web that connects us to the beating heart of Mother Earth. Through ritual, prayer, chanting, dreamwork, and meditation, the ancients discovered what modern quantum science has now rediscovered, that frequencies, vibrations, and energies form the bedrock of reality. They perceived intuitively and directly, without the aid of high-tech instruments, something that contemporary physics has now demonstrated conclusively, that at the most fundamental level, existence is not solid. Existence is an ephemeral symphony of vibratory patterns shimmering in and out of being. Matter arises as a disturbance from an unseen cosmic ocean of light and sound, the ebb and flow of the primordial Om. In the shining civilization of ancient Kemet, the land known today as Egypt, the priesthood devised intricate rituals for communing with the Netru, the vibrating primordial archetypes that precede and shape physical creation. The Neteru were considered fundamental cosmic principles and frequencies which sustain reality itself, the sacred templates upon which the physical world unfolds. By meticulously studying the harmonic resonance points where these divine frequencies intersect and amplify one another, the Kemetians incorporated this sacred knowledge into their architecture, art, agriculture, medicine, and spirituality. Their civilization manifested as a living reflection of the cosmic harmony they discovered. Even today, you can rediscover your own innate divine connection by contemplating and absorbing the sacred geometry reflected in Mother Nature's natural cathedrals. The spiraling nautilus shell, delicately unfolding rose petals, the celestial dance of planets across the night sky. When you begin to perceive and understand the exquisite resonant proportions, symmetries, and harmonies underpinning creation, you align yourself with the same transcendent frequencies the Cometians uncovered thousands of years ago. Subscribe to our channel to help us grow, in turn helping you align with deeper, more profound truths. In the early 20th century, the new science of quantum physics completely revolutionized humanity's notion of reality. Scientists discovered that the solid world of concrete objects is in fact not so concrete after all. Pioneers like Einstein and Max Planck demonstrated that energy and matter are interchangeable at the quantum level. On the atomic level, even solid-seeming substances that appear motionless are seething with vigorous activity, their component particles flickering like a million tiny flames. This insight forever changed humanity's conception of the cosmos as inert and mechanistic to a view of the universe as a dynamic and interconnected web of energies in continuous motion. The ongoing dance of creation arises from an invisible background of pure potential, a quantum vacuum. Within this vacuum, packets of light called photons flash into and out of existence, giving rise to electromagnetic fields that in turn generate the matter we see in our environment. Reality emerges out of flickering quantum possibilities through a process known somewhat mysteriously as state vector reduction, or the collapse of the wave function, the condensation of waves into quantized particles. This constant flashing on and off of quanta generates the appearance of discrete units of matter. The fundamental particles like electrons and quarks, which make up the building blocks of our world. Their repetitive vibrational patterns combine to form larger and larger scales of orderly structure. Atoms, then molecules, cells, organisms, planets, solar systems, and galaxies. Although these quantum probabilities seem to lack any awareness or intelligence, somehow they seamlessly self-organize according to the harmonic principles and sacred geometric forms discovered by the ancient philosopher and mathematician Pythagoras during his extensive travels to Kemet. Now called Platonic solids in the modern era, the proportional lengths and characteristic vibrational qualities of forms like the cube, tetrahedron, and icosahedron fuse the infinitesimal quanta into a resonant matrix of harmony and balance. The multidimensional flower-like patterns of the Platonic solids arise again and again throughout nature. In the arrangements of florets in flower heads, the branching networks of leaves and veins in plants, the intricate spiral shells of mollusks, and even the geometric structure of galaxies themselves. As if guided by an invisible cosmic artist composing a majestic celestial symphony, the frequencies of the microcosm orchestrate the form and function of the macrocosm. As Plotinus, Plato, and the ancient Greek philosophers proclaimed, the physical world can thus be understood as nothing less than the temporary coagulations of idea and archetype, the crystallizations of thought and intention, the solid images projected by an eternal world of pure vibration. In the mystical Jewish tradition of the Kabbalah, initiates use the Tree of Life diagram to map the 10 divine emanations, or Sephiroth, through which God manifests creation. Each Sephiroth is understood to be an expression of the unknowable divine essence, attributes of the limitless light which unfolds from the Ein Sof, or infinite. As the Sephiroth cascades down from the crown in a lightning flash of illumination, the vibratory patterns differentiate and solidify until they reach the final manifestation of our material realm. Through focused meditation and visualization of these divine frequencies pulsing as spheres of light, Kabbalists believe they can gradually attune their mortal consciousness to the immortal spirit, the endless brilliance of the divine blueprint. Sufi mystics sought to annihilate or dissolve the limited sense of ego and individual self through elaborate whirling dances and poetry in order to taste the bliss of union with the beloved, the infinite undifferentiated awareness behind all creation. By repeating the zikr, the remembrance of God through ecstatic chanting and repetition of phrases from the Quran, Sufi dervishes enter trance states where they find supreme truth in the present moment, the eternal now. In transcending restrictive habits of thought and perceiving the inner light of wisdom shining in every phenomenon, the vibrations of each breath and heartbeat reveal God's ceaseless creation flowing through all things. The Taoist sages of ancient China spoke of the music of heaven, the celestial frequencies of order and change that tune the universe. They perceived existence as a holistic web of interpenetrating polarities, yin and yang, light and dark, male and female. The alternation of these seeming opposites gives rise to energy currents known as the 5 elements: water, wood, fire, earth, and metal. Each element possesses distinctive vibratory qualities that must remain in balance for health and harmony to be maintained. The Taoist 5 tones guide us on how to sing in resonant attunement with the primal forces of nature and the turning seasons. Through sacred chants, Taoist priests would call down the energies of star deities and channel the powers of animals for ritual magic. The common thread running through all these mystical traditions is the understanding that exploring the spectrum of divine sound and vibration grants access to tremendous inner resources of creativity, wisdom, peace and bliss, the birthright of your eternal spirit. Your essential nature is that of the lotus unfolding its petals to receive the light. You are an instrument waiting to be played, a flower yearning to blossom. Mysticism cultivates your inherent potential so you may discover cellular empowerment, soulful attunement, and awakening. You have glimpsed divinity as a living matrix of sacred frequencies rippling through the cosmos. How might this perspective enlighten, uplift, and transform your everyday life? Make visiting natural sites and locations displaying symmetric geometry a priority, because their tangible forms vividly reflect the divine principles which underlie manifest creation. Allow your soul to relax into the enfolding presence of Mother Nature's natural cathedrals. Whether amidst the majestic columned redwood groves, listening to ocean waves crashing on seaside cliffs, or gazing upward on a clear night towards the celestial grandeur of the spiraling Milky Way galaxy. Chant primordial vowel sounds to consciously align your awareness with the harmonizing current of spirit. Sing prayers, either alone or in a group, from a place of authentic heart feeling, allowing the radiant frequencies of your innermost emotions to flow freely. Tone gently, using your own voice to bless the world. Discover the healing vibration of your hands through sound healing and energy work. Move your body rhythmically to liberate your internal dance. Through sacred movement, song, and music, let your life become a living prayer. Make time during your day for meditation and stillness. Quiet your thoughts to contact the living presence that patiently waits in the silent space between breaths, between heartbeats. Here you remember the source of all sound, the eternal Om, which sets all worlds spinning. the compassionate context in which all dramas unfold. Know yourself as the observer of all phenomena, the witness of thoughts, not the thoughts themselves. Gradually, a deepening surrender relaxes each cell as you recognize everything already lives within the heart of your boundless awareness. The vibration you seek has never left you. The essence you yearn to know has always been your home. You are the song creation waiting to hear when your voice remembers its purpose. All existence is waiting for you to remember why you came here, to shine your essence into this world that we may see ourselves anew in your light. The eternal Om reverberates, inviting you home to your heart. How will you choose to attune yourself to its mystical resonance today? Listen, and let your life become a living prayer. Harmony is as close as your next breath. What do you hear?